There was a new world record that happened this week. No, I'm not talking about Usain Bolt and Gatlin and all that. I'm talking about Israel's airport, Ben Gurion. It was the first time in history that over 100,000 people passed through the Ben Gurion airport in Tel Aviv in one day. Now, that may not be a lot for a big city like New York or Hong Kong or Paris or London, but for Israel, this was a new record. What does that mean? Well, on the one hand, for Israelis, it means it's really hot here. This is August, and people want to get out of here. Well, that's one thing. Another thing is it means that Israelis have enough money that they can get out of here, and that it's so expensive here in Israel to go on vacation during August that it's cheaper for people to fly usually to Eastern Europe or Southern Europe to go on vacation. That's some of the practical issues. It also means that people from the outside, in Europe, America, Asia, are feeling that it's safe to come to Israel, either for pilgrimage or vacation. That's amazing. Not only safe, but it's attractive. So people from around the world are starting to come up to Israel. Now, there's something also interesting about that, is that within all those people that are coming to Israel, a large number of them are, of course, Christians of all different types. There's a lot of Catholic pilgrims that come up to see the old city, and there's Protestants and Pentecostals and everyone. But a lot of Christians are coming up to Israel on vacation, to see the holy sites and so on. And it also means that within Israel, that they're seeing the importance of tourism as a base of the economy, and also being aware of the fact that Christian tourism in all of its different parts is a pretty solid foundation of that enterprise and that type of money coming into the country. Well, that's interesting. And does it have any spiritual significance? Well, I would just say this. It seems that in both the end times prophecy and the book of Acts, a lot of the kingdom of God is about going into Israel and going out of Israel. Jesus said that the gospel would go from Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria to the ends of the world. And then the kings of the world would come up back to Jerusalem. And before this can happen spiritually, there has to be a physical and sociological and economic infrastructure for that to happen. So all I'm saying, it's interesting to see this traffic coming into Israel and out of Israel through the airport. Seems to be laying the foundation for a spiritual movement that's coming into Israel and out of Israel as we go into the end times. Kind of interesting. Keep it in prayer. We love you.